it's a major crop for more than 200 million Africans and in Asia. In the 90s, a new virus hit this crop in Uganda. This new virus destroyed totally the root. You can see on the left side, there is no root at all. It destroyed 90% of the harvest. This is just a catastrophe. But at the beginning of the 90s, we thought it was not that bad because each plant is contaminated through a fly that goes on one plant and then go to another plant. Like malaria, it's exactly the same principle. And then the front line of the disease moves forward quite slowly, let's say. I made a calculation. If we believe that, and we believe for the moment that this new virus started in Uganda, after more than 20 years, the cycle here should be the area where the cassava should be affected, right? Actually, all the leaves, the cycle here, is all the area that is really affected. What happened there? What happened? During the 90s, as you all know, there were a lot of conflicts in the Great Lakes region of Africa, a lot of displacement of soldiers, but also civilians all over the countries. And what they did when they left their village, when they fled in front of the soldiers, the farmers just took a few cuttings of their cassava plant and they transported it over hundreds of kilometers. And if one cutting was affected by this new virus, they transported the disease. And then the flies continued the propagation of the disease. No, I go back here. Wait. Therefore, we are in front of a complete environmental catastrophe which leads to a human catastrophe because this is the only crop they can cultivate nowadays in this area. Okay, this was just one example. Now, humanitarian assistance, what do we do? As I was on the cassava, I can give you the example that we selected some varieties of cassava that are tolerant to this disease. And we started to multiply them as much as we could with local farmers in order to redistribute to the population. Like that, they will have at least part of their field that will not die because of this virus, and they will be able to eat. We do this program in Congo-Brazzaville and in Democratic Republic of Congo. We could serve around 1 million persons with those cuttings. Other example about land degradation due to conflict. This is a picture of Eritrea. This hill was destroyed by bombing, and there was a lot of erosion. We built with the local population. We helped them to make those fences and terraces, and now it's again an agricultural field. I mentioned the camps in Darfur, for example. What we do now is that we do not only provide water and food to displaced people, but we also make reforestation programs with them from day one, from the first day of their displacement, because we know they will need trees and they will transform the place into desert. Therefore, we try to compensate with them what will happen to their own environment. You mentioned at the beginning that goodwill action without good knowledge can lead to bad results. And I want to give you one very bad one. In Darfur again, as we saw this problem of deforestation, at the beginning it was two guys. One ICRC delegate was concerned about deforestation. Another ICRC delegate was concerned about the protection of ladies, because the ladies were in charge to go far away to collect firewood. And this was during those trips that they were raped, killed, or victim of violence. And it was very, very dangerous for them to go to collect wood. Therefore, those two guys, they thought what we could do is to distribute improved stoves. Technically, they are very good, those stoves. For the same energy, you will use 60% wood less. Therefore, we thought that those ladies will not have to go as often to collect firewood. We did that, it worked perfectly, and then we realized that the ladies continue to go to collect wood. Why? Because they could sell the wood and earn some money. This was their vital objective, is to earn cash. Therefore, we did not do anything good for the forest, for the trees, and we did not do anything good for the protection of those ladies. We did not think enough. This was... Okay, this is a map about global warming also, because of climate change. This will also lead to some tensions again, between states or between communities. I just want here just to draw your attention on the fact that, according to this study, the places where we will have tensions in the future are the places where the states are weak or may become weak. Where the states are strong, where the economy is working well, we should not expect too many tensions, but it will be definitely where we have already weakened states. And I just want to finish by showing you these pictures to tell you that we all live in different environments and different problems need different solutions. Thank you very much. If you have one question. Yes.
Does this virus only affect the particular plant, or will it affect other plants? And in how big of an area can the plant grow?
It only affects the cassava plant. And I did not get the second part of your question.
And where does the cassava plant grow?
Oh, it grows all over the world, South America, Asia, and Africa, mainly, where this is basic food.
Thank you.